And that is a great... Oh, you're gonna love it. Oh, wait. That's bizarre. How long has this turkey been hanging out?
A couple weeks.
Around our house?
I would say at least a couple weeks. And she appears to be a loner. I've never seen her with another hen or a tom.
We used to have a whole flock of turkeys a couple of years ago, wild turkeys.
Yeah.
She's just hanging out. I think she just likes us. And Nana Jana, she'll just roost up in the trees, right?
Yeah, I saw her go up. I mean, she went above the power lines up there, way up. In her
Way up high. Turkeys can fly.
A little after sunset.
So like up there, and that's where she sleeps. Hey there, folks. I'm Sean the Modern Yeoman, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Yo-Stead and pass along my hope that you're staying cool wherever you are. Things are pretty warm here in eastern Tennessee. It hit 92 today. I think the heat index was just over 100 degrees, so it's been a warm day. But we've been keeping busy here on the homestead, especially in the garden. I'd like to show you what a little bit of defeat looks like. I know my last video, we talked a little bit about trying to stop the squash bug invasion. Well, there's only so much that you can do to keep the squash bugs at bay. We did a number of different treatments that people advise whenever you're overrun with squash bugs. The damage is already done and they're slowly starting to take over any sort of squash plant that we have. So as you can see here, they've already pretty much decimated our zucchinis. Our zucchini bed is pretty much gone. We did get a lot of zucchinis from this bed, but right now we're just keeping this bed as kind of our decoy. We're just hoping that all the squash bugs focus on this bed so we can still squeeze maybe another week or two out of the other squash beds. So we have our cucumbers and we also have our yellow squash bed, which seems to be doing okay at the moment. And we've been getting a lot of veggies from these beds. I mean, we've had quite the harvest of all sorts of squash plants. There's also the volunteer melons. We still aren't sure exactly what these melons are, but they're starting to come in. And we're hoping to hold these veggies as long as we can before the squash bugs take over. We've done what we could, but the squash bugs will take over at some point, and there's not much we can do other than what we have done. And we've tried a number of different methods for trying to control them, but at some point they just take over. So we're just gonna let them do that. The rest of the garden's looking great though. Sweet potatoes are looking good, tomatoes are looking good, our greens are looking great. Everything else is looking really awesome. But I wanted to talk today about peppers. Holly has brought me outside to pick a peck of peppers to pickle. I am not sure what's going on. Commotion in the barnyard. I'm not sure what that was, but Holly has instructed me to go and pick a bunch of shishito peppers. Not to pickle, but to do something else. And she wanted to show you guys what she does with shishito peppers, and it's gonna blow your mind, because every time I taste what she does with these shishito peppers, it blows my mind. It's incredible what she does with shishito peppers. If you grow shishitos, or you can buy them at a farmer's market, buckle up, because I want you guys to try this out, what she's about to show you, because it's incredible. Anyways, I'm gonna pick some shishitos and let the magic take over. All right, now as you can see, the shishito plants that we put in this box here are very prolific. We get so many shishitos from these, but they're commonly found at farmers markets, your local groceries, produce section. She told me to pick about 15, so I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna do that. I brought you some shishitos. Can you make magic happen? Bam!
Yes, I can. Is it filming?
Let's see Mama work some magic, huh? You can do wonderful things with...
You can do magic.
Yes, you can. With a handful of shishito peppers.
Yes.
And I have to tell you people,
15, right?
Yeah, so...
I asked for 15.
Holly asked for 15. I brought some extra just in case.
Brought me like 45.
What Holly is about to show you is very simple. You only need a few ingredients from my understanding.
Yes, and this is actually Nana's recipe. This is not my recipe. Nana gets all the credit. Nana Jana.
Nana Jana's currently
working on her
house next door.
All the glory goes to Nana Jana, but she's not here, so I'm gonna demonstrate. And
Okay.
I hope I don't mess it up.
Yes. So
but we're just doing.
You start with fresh shishito peppers, right?
Yes. This is simply just a blistered shishito. It's like a really yummy appetizer, or you could even use it on top of something. We just like eating them. I have such bad mom brain. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Here's what I'm wondering. I have a handful of shishito peppers, and I want to make this magical snack. What do I do next?
You get out a pan and you preheat some cooking oil. We like to use avocado oil for this because
Let's
it
do
has
it.
a nice high smoke point. So here we go. All right, we're just pouring a little bit of avocado in here, avocado oil in here to preheat, and we're gonna let that get nice and warm over a medium heat.
Holly's also cooking dinner at the same time.
Yeah.
Taco beef.
Just doing taco meat.
So that's cooking at the same time as this warms up.
Okay, so pretty sure mom just takes these, pretty sure she just takes
So
these.
this is warmed up.
Just blisters them.
Oh.
You can just put a bunch in the pan at once.
Look at it pop.
Oh, and it pops.
We better get this little boy
Yeah,
away
get the
from
baby
this.
away from the popping.
Can you hear that, everyone out there in YouTube land? Those
Give it a
peppers are
time.
popping. Oh, and you can smell them too. How long do we let these pop for?
I don't know. It's more of like a visual thing. Visually, you'll be able to tell when they're done. I'm gonna loosely put a lid over just to prevent splattering, but you don't want to.
So you're just going to keep an eye on them for a few more minutes.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep visually looking at them until they start to look a little bit wilted, and then I'm gonna flip them over to the other side. You can see they're kind of scalded and blistery. Just want to flip them and cook them on the other side. At this point, I'm going to put just a little bit of salt on them. We just have some real salt or Himalayan pink salt or whatever. Just going to very gently salt them. Watch out, Sean. That's literally it.
That's it. So we just wait
It's just
for this
peppers and salt.
Peppers, avocado oil, and salt.
Yes, and we're going to wait for those to blister a little bit more on that side, and then I might flip them once more, and then we'll taste test them.
Yes.
looking pretty close to done. I just like to get them wilty and a little bit soft and blistered with some nice color.
They're kind of soft when you poke at them.
Yeah, they're a little soft and wilty when you poke at them. If you've ever had like a poblano pepper or anything like that, blistered. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn the heat off. And I'm going to move them over here to cool down a bit before we taste test them.
Oh boy, that's it.
That's it.
Also, first tomato of the year, aside from Sun Golds.
Yeah, we've had some Sun Golds, but this is our first big garden tomato.
Have you tasted it yet?
I have not.
Sprinkle a little salt on that, and let's give it a go. It's always a special moment, the first tomato of the year. Again, not counting Sun Golds. Sun Golds are those little orange ones that I pop in my mouth. I think I did one earlier in this video. This is the first real tomato.
I think this is an early girl.
Early girl. Let's try it out.
I always get early girls because I like mint tomatoes sooner rather than later. It's really good. It's not my most favorite tomato.
It's not like an heirloom.
But it's a good tomato, and they come sooner than the other tomatoes. You go. Poor Henry's so sleepy. Oh, baby, you're so sleepy.
He had a very short nap.
Yeah.
So he's out of it right now.
We've been having some sleep stuff lately.
That's good.
I need a touch more salt. Yeah, it's probably been 5 minutes or so. They've cooled enough to be able to eat. I just like to pick them up by the stem. They're nice and soft and wilty, and you just bite the stem off, and
That's that.
it's so good.
It's incredible.
No, I mean I do, but I can't.
So it's floppy and blistered, and that's the whole point. These are blistered peppers. And this took all of maybe 5 minutes to do from start to finish, from being out in the garden hanging on the vine to having them ready to eat, covered with avocado oil and a little bit of salt. Guys, that is incredible, and you need to do yourself a favor. I need one more. And if you're not growing shishito peppers, you need to get down to your farmer's market or your grocery store, pick up some shishitos, and blister them. Throw a little bit of avocado oil, a little bit of salt, get them all floppy and wilted like this. Wait till they're cooled down just a tiny bit. And that is a great... That's a great appetizer, a great start to a meal, a great way to whet people's appetite before something like tacos, which we're having tacos tonight. So I need one more because this is just too good.
Save one for me.
This is the perfect complement to like Mexican food, like tacos or something. A way to start the meal. It's just so good, and it's fresh, right from the garden. Holly's rolling her eyes for some reason. You're gonna love it. We made those up for filming this video, but they're so good. We're actually gonna make up some more. We have enough collected to where another round is warranted. So it's been a hot day. I was about to walk back outside and get maybe some more peppers, but look what happened, guys. This just hit. Oh wait. That's bizarre. What do you think, Charlie? It's coming in sheets. Look at this, it's insane. This is an intense rain. It's like a hot summer day, just a flash thunderstorm that just hit us all of a sudden as we're making peppers. I'm glad I grabbed those peppers when I did, guys. Yes, I am. Well guys, I was gonna do the outro of today's video out in the garden, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. I'm gonna do the outro from here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Things are always happening. There are always things happening here in the Yosted. So until we see you again next time, remember, as always, stay dry and slowly.